Courtney Murphy, Denver Metro Realtor, here to give you your September 2023 Denver real estate market update. As always, I want to remind you we will be looking at August numbers since I won't have September numbers until October. Let's get started with average sales price. So the average sales price in Denver in the month of August came in at $690,748. This was down 0.25% from the month of July and up 4.88% from August of 2022. Now that number that I gave you was a combination of both detached and attached homes, so I'm gonna break that down a little bit for you and get more specific. The average sales price for a detached home in the month of August came in at $782,462, and the average sales price for an attached home in the month of August came in at $482,651. Let's talk about inventory. August ended with 6,858 homes on the market. This was up 8.87% from July and down 1.17% from August of 2022. So almost the same inventory as we had last year. What's kind of amazing about that is if you were paying attention earlier in the year or watching my videos, we were up on inventory almost 200% over last year. So, you know, as the year has progressed, our inventory has gotten much more closer to what it was last year. And that low inventory is what's keeping our prices fairly high despite the high interest rates. All right, let's talk about sold homes. 3,792 homes sold in the month of August. This was down 2.02% from July and down 16.11% from August of 2022. Average days on the market right now is sitting at 26 days. So, you know, if you are planning to sell a home, keep that in mind and plan for that. You know, we've been so used to over the last few years just putting a house on the market and having it sell over the weekend. That was kind of the familiar story, but that is just not how things are rolling right now. You still do see that sometimes in homes that are priced well and in a more competitive price range. But if you're up above $1 million, you know, expect that it's probably gonna take you a little bit longer to sell. And if you are priced high, I know I say this all the time in my market updates, but you gotta price your house right. You know, pricing your house high ends up coming back to bite you in the butt. Your house sits on the market, it gets stagnant. You're probably actually gonna get less for your home than if you came on the market competitive, or at least just in that sweet spot. So be very thoughtful when you're pricing your home. Take a good look at comps, listen to your realtor. Okay, that's all the numbers I'm gonna go through, but I do have a couple things that I do wanna hit on. One of the first thing I want to hit on is the Denver market a good place to buy a home? You know, I watch a lot of real estate videos on the economy. I just try and, you know, keep up on what's going on. And of course, everybody has different opinions. But one of the things that I want to share with you, you know, I was watching a video by Robert Kiyosaki, the rich dad, poor dad guy. You know, he's a real estate investor and gives a lot of real estate advice. And one of the things that he says is that a way to identify a strong real estate market or a good place to buy is to look at the job market in the area. You probably already know this, that Denver has a pretty strong job market. We have a solid tech market. We have financial jobs, lots of headquarters here, some great high-paying jobs, and so lots of good jobs here. Part of the reason our houses are so expensive is because there are a lot of people here that do make some good income, a good income. But the reason that I was kind of sparked to bring this up in this update is that I did just read that new business filings this year are up 39% over last year. So, you know, despite some of the slowdown that we've seen, the word recession thrown around, high interest rates, lots of people opening businesses in the Denver area. So that is very encouraging and a plus for our job market, which is a plus for our real estate market. All right, and the next point that I did, I did also want to mention on that point before I move on to our next point is that Denver is still ranked the 4th strongest real estate market in the nation. So that's just adding to that to give you some confidence in the Denver area. My next point, which we will move on to now, is, you know, are you a person who wants to buy a new home, but interest rates have you frustrated and maybe sitting on the sidelines? If that's the case, I want to encourage you to consider keeping your eye on and looking at new built homes, because a lot of the builders, most builders in fact, are giving interest rate incentives to purchase a new home. And a lot of those incentives are given on inventory homes. Now, what's an inventory home? An inventory home is a home that a builder is building without a buyer in mind, so it's for sale. And as the closer that these inventories get to being completed and don't have a buyer, the builders are typically getting more aggressive and oftentimes giving some really great interest rates. Recently I saw someone who actually got a home for interest rate right around 2% because this house was sitting there done and nobody had bought it yet, and the builder was really wanting to get that house moved. So if that is something you'd be interested in keeping your eye on, certainly let me know. Call me, text me, email me. I work in resale homes, but I specialize in the new built home market. Part of the benefit that I have in being in that area is that I get calls, emails, and texts from builders all the time letting me know of specific deals that they have going on specific homes. So if you let me know that you want to be looking for one of these deals, or keep my eye out for one of these deals with a lower interest rate, I can be doing that for you. But if I don't know you're looking, I can't be letting you know. So like I said, contact me if this is something that you are interested in and you'd like me to keep you in mind when these deals are crossing my desk. All right. Again, my name's Courtney Murphy, Denver Metro Realtor, giving you your September 2023 Denver real estate market update. If you're planning to buy or sell a home in the Denver area, heck, give me a call. Let's chat, see if we're a good fit to work together. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of my updates, educational videos, and home tours around the Denver area. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you have a super September.